Well, Mark, as both an Australian Jackaroos representative and CDO for South East Queensland, no one's more intimately familiar with the conditions of the Gold Coast than you. Tell us about the quality of the surfaces and what people can expect to find here on the Gold Coast.
Yeah, being on the Gold Coast, it's probably the hub of bowls in Australia at the moment. So the facilities is fantastic, and the greens are probably renowned for the best in the world. So having all the bowlers here competing in the Australian Open on the Gold Coast is going to be fantastic.
Up to 15 clubs will be utilised for the Australian Open moving forward. Give us an insight into some of the larger clubs in the area that's going to play a role. Obviously, we're here at Broadbeach. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Broadbeach is, they've got all the big events coming up here late in the next few years with obviously the Commonwealth Games. But yeah, with the Australian Open, all the finals will be at Broadbeach. They've got 4 fantastic greens, which is probably the big highlight of the club. And yeah, I'm sure they'll do a really good job.
The Australian Open is going to be here from 2015 to 2019, but there's another significant on the radar, as you mentioned just a moment ago, the Commonwealth Games in 2018. How will the international competitors utilise the Australian Open prior to the Commonwealth Games?
That's going to be another advantage to the Gold Coast. International teams will want to come to the Gold Coast to train and compete in training and tournaments. So it's going to be fantastic for our local bowlers to be up against these internationals. But it's going to be a great thing for the whole of the Gold Coast to be having these great players around.
Under the new format of the Australian Open, players who compete in 3 disciplines are guaranteed 7 matches over 6 days. How much of an incentive is that change for participants?
Yeah, I think it's a new format and it's a big change, but I think it's great for bowls. In the past we used to have a knockout system in the Australian Open, whereas now bowlers are guaranteed a certain number of games over 3 days, which is going to be a big advantage, and hopefully, big prediction is we'll get more entries through it. So we're really looking forward to it.
Give us a little bit of an insight into some of the other clubs that are going to play a role in the Australian Open.
Yeah, obviously other than Broadbeach, you've got Helensvale is probably renowned for one of the best clubs in Australia. They're really looking forward to it. Musgrave Hill, Southport, Mermaid Beach, and we're going to go right down to the smaller clubs like Benoa and Gold Coast Lawn, Mudgee Bar. So yeah, hopefully all the clubs will get around it, and we'll get a great number of entries.
The Australian Open is the sport's most lucrative event. There's going to be a prize per somewhere in the vicinity of $220,000 each year, with a greater emphasis on paying down the line. How appealing is that for bowlers from right around the country?
I think it'll be a great thing. In the past, the singles, Blue Ribbon event's been got all the good money, but this year we're really going to make an effort to make sure the team events get looked after and they can earn some really good money over the couple of weeks of the tournament. So that's another factor that we will see more entries.
Thanks for your time, Mike.
Thank you.